I'm a well-known Tesla skeptic, and
But it keeps defying expectations.
Well,
you have to give it that.
Somehow it's levitating, and I think it's Elon Musk is the greatest salesman in the world. He paints this vision of an unlimited future, aided and abetted by some analysts who say, I mean, it's like Elon Musk has been beamed down from another planet to show us mortals how to run a company. The fact is, it's a constant cash drain. They're highly dependent on federal government and state incentives for money, which constantly flows in. They have capital raises all the time. Even the high-end cars that they build now cost more to build than they're able to sell them for. Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen, GM, Audi, and Porsche are all coming out with 300-mile electric luxury sedans. I think they're doomed. Unless somehow the laws of you have to have more money coming in than going out.
They're a startup, though. They're not
what does doomed mean?
Their
stock price comes in, they go out of business, they have regular competition like other companies. What do you mean by doomed?
So at some point, see, their upside on pricing is limited because everybody else sells electric vehicles at a loss to get the credits to be able to sell the sport utilities and the pickup truck. So that puts a ceiling on your possible pricing. And if he can't make money on the high-end Model S's and Model X's, which sell, up to $100,000, how in the world is he going to make money on a $35,000 small car? Because I have news for you, 42 years of experience.
Well, I think more than focusing on Tesla, I would say GM is woefully underrated. I think General Motors, Mary, it should get a lot more credit than she's getting today. I'm not sure the electric vehicle is going to give you the offsets that no longer will be required as a result of this phenomenal demand for SUVs and trucks. Remember, the highest margin. If you look at Fiat Chrysler, 90% of the operating profits come from Jeep and the Ram truck.
On Tesla, I just want to get back to you on this. In terms of cash burn, yes, they're burning a lot of cash, but they're in startup mode, and the trajectory at which they burn cash theoretically won't be the same. They won't have to continue building a gigafactory infinitum. They won't add on new production lines. In terms of subsidies, most of the people who reserve a Model 3 are doing that without any government subsidies because they run out, and they're still willing to buy that car.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But if you have a situation where the cost of producing a car, labor and materials, is higher than your sell price, your business model is flawed, and it's doomed, and it's going to fail. And I will guarantee the only difference, the reason for this inflated stock, because Elon Musk said, but look at my solar, look at Solar City, look at the panels, look at the battery plant. The battery plant, in my estimation, is a joke. There are no cost savings by making a lithium-ion plant bigger than other people's lithium-ion plants, because making lithium-ion cells is a fully automated process anyway. So whether you've got full automation in a small building or 10 times full automation in a big building, you're not saving any money. And Solar City, we know, is a disaster. So to answer Bob Nardelli, what GM should do, GM should say, we're not gonna colonize Mars because that would be copying Tesla. We're going directly for Neptune and Saturn.
In the auto industry, Detroit's leading the world in electric vehicles. You know how critical it is? Mary, I can remember talking to you way back in January about the need for America to lead in electric vehicles. And I can remember your dramatic announcement that by 2035, GM would be 100% electric. You changed the whole story, Mary, wherever you are. There you are. You did, Mary. You electrified the entire automobile industry. I'm serious. You led, and it matters.
Tesla holds a 63% market share of the EV market at the moment, and GM holds a mere 9% market share. I don't know about you, but it doesn't look like GM is doing much leading at the moment. They're not just competing in the vehicle market, they're also in the battery, software, solar, and charging station market. All of these are extensions of the EV market itself. GM holds little to no competition in the areas we just mentioned, and yet somehow they believe they're leading.